All right, so next I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate the skills checkoff for BiPAP. So remember that BiPAP is called NIV-ST with our Hamilton. So from my standby screen, I've selected NIV-ST. Quick reminder, we can also access that from the non-invasive tab in our modes. But whenever possible, we're gonna select it from our standby screen because it has some preset settings that match our protocols. So always select it from the standby screen if it is available. So moving on from there, again, same steps. We select our appropriate sex and patient height. So this time we'll go ahead and say it's a 65-inch or 66-inch female. Next, just making sure we again hook up the same circuit that we use for adult ventilation. And then we're going to review using a non-vented mask, and then you'll demonstrate how to properly fit that mask. So from that point, we are going to go ahead and start our BiPAP. So looking at our settings here, remember that our P inspiratory or our inspiratory pressure plus our PEEP equals our IPAP. Okay, so our inspiratory positive airway pressure is your inspiratory pressure plus your PEEP. So at our current settings, we are ventilating or providing 10/5. Okay, I know that can cause some confusion. Change my FO2 here. Okay, so now that we're in BiPAP, the next important things that you need to know how to find are some things in monitoring tabs. So remember, with anything non-invasive, tab 2 is going to be your go-to tab. So some important things that we have here, we have our V leak percentage. Okay, that's going to tell you the amount of leakage that we have in our mask. So remember that we are looking for less than 21%. So the ventilator can provide the appropriate amount of volume and pressure at a way greater percentage, but we're going to degrade our oxygen stores at a much faster rate if it's anything greater than 21%. So moving on, we go into the Systems tab, and down here it's going to show us our O2 consumption. So it's going to show us the liters per minute of oxygen that we're burning. So then I will have you guys demonstrate how to calculate how much time you have with your locks on the aircraft using that formula. So a quick reminder, you take your locks number and you multiply that by 860, and that gives you the amount of liters of O2 that you have. And then obviously you would just divide that by your liters per minute of O2 consumption to give you how much time you have with the current settings on BiPAP. Last thing with BiPAP is going into our controls and then finding the secondary settings. Okay, so we're looking for P ramp, TI max, and ETS percentage. So these settings are all configured to match our protocols because I selected this mode from the standby screen. Just a quick reminder that P ramp, TI max, and ETS percentage basically provide the patient with a faster inhalation with a shorter amount of time and allow them more time to exhale. So that's about everything as far as BiPAP goes.